Ninja gig. It's my word for a flash gig, announced usually on Twitter, sometimes a little more largely. Sometimes I'll announce it on my blog, and if I want to get a lot of people. Show me what you fucking got.
Imagine the disco ball, shoulder pads, and like 19 backup dancers.
Please continue to support.
Please continue to support
your brothers and sisters in New York.
Your brothers and sisters in New York.
As of a half an hour ago, I had no special guests, and now I have 3. One of them needing a violin. Like, I can ask Twitter anything, and they are like a human Google. If no one likes their band and people know their band, I will find out very quickly because Twitter will yell at me. So in the last few hours with this machine being attached to the machine of the world and the people in it, I have asked for a place to do a ninja gig, got a tweet back from a girl who has access to an abandoned theater in Austin, looked at pictures, tweeted her back, sent her my number, set up the gig. In the space of like 97 minutes, I have 4 special guests because of this thing. I love it.
Amanda Palmer Ninja Gig, I think is what it's being called. We got all the information on Amanda Palmer's Twitter.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. There's a lot of people outside waiting to get in, which is cool.
How'd you all find out about this?
Twitter. On Amanda's blog. Amanda Palmer's Facebook, yeah.
I think what I'd love to do is invite everyone on stage, like now, and just be like, here we are, say how this gig came together, and then send everyone, all you guys, into the audience so you can actually watch each other, and then improvise. And my fans are just, they're awesome, and they're all smart, so it will be fun no matter what. We don't need to rely on commercial radio. We don't need to rely on movie studios. We don't need to rely on a few people at the top jangling the keys going, ha 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 ha, only if I like you. All right, yeah, let's start. Are you guys ready for this shit? We are the media. This is the media. All these people have become the media. It used to be, and now it's just this.
Did anyone read my Twitter feed yesterday when I asked for a venue in Austin to do this gig? Yeah. This is that person. This is at guitar_hero, aka Emily, who answered the tweet and gave us the theater.
Technology just harnesses and rewards help. I mean, I get help all the time on Twitter. I ask, who can bring a thing? Who has a thing? Who knows a place? I ask, I press send, and the answer comes back. We have a thing, we know a place, we can do a thing, we can help in this way. And I answer, thank you. I'm thanking you on Twitter so that everyone can see you helped me, so that everyone can see that we're doing this thing together. And it's gotta be an ongoing conversation. You can't just take the help and then be like, thanks, see ya, I'm out, I'm never talking to you again. You need to stay there in the relationship.
A couple things happened in the last few hours, and they're all on stage right now. These guys that I met at the lunch today needed a violin, and this is Andi. She's a filmmaker who has done all sorts of amazing things, including the movie Dig, if you guys have seen it, and We Live in Public, she did those. And she was interviewing me in the hotel as I was like tweeting and putting this together a couple hours ago. And I was like, I need a violin, I'm gonna tweet for a violin. And I tweeted for a violin, and she said, I know someone who has a violin, and it is these people.
Another morning, another sunrise, get up and go. Always moving, go faster, never slow. 'Cause you're running, you're running, you're running, what you got?
You guys are good. I'm humbled. So I met Justin Bieber's manager last night. That was weird. Good weird, but we talked a lot about how strange it is to get famous when you're young.
Yeah.
Do you guys worry?
Not too much, just because we have each other, and I think that my parents are pretty grounded people, so hopefully we can stay sane if anything does happen for us.
You seem remarkably sane. I'm impressed.
I was talking to Justin Bieber's manager about how deeply I don't want to be that kind of famous ever, and how it would it would destroy me. It would make me so unhappy. And so maybe my music, you know, subconsciously always worked against that. I didn't want to make dance music. I didn't want to make pop music. I didn't want to make music that was going to crush my life. I wanted to make music that was going to open my life, be an open invitation to the people like me who just wanted to talk and wanted to listen.
Matt was one of the many dozens, maybe hundreds, I guess, of musicians who put their hands up when I put out a blog saying, will you come to a gig and play for, you know, for free, but we'll get you in and we'll give you guest list and we'll get you beer and, you know, it'll be that thing that we do. And everyone was like, yeah, that thing that we do.
Right over there with the tuba is Matt Owen.
And then when I got criticized by, you know, musicians unions and some people online and some classical musicians especially were really angry I was doing this, Matt was like the most vocal and articulate musician who went back out to the world, because I could say what I could say on my blog, but he actually went out into the world and wrote his own blog. Can you just talk about it?
Yeah. So I didn't really ever see a problem with volunteering. I looked at it more as just a huge opportunity to come out and rock faith for people, beautiful people like you guys. It was huge to me. It was insanely beneficial. Yeah, it's just educational.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Like shit keeps happening when you say yes and you make things happen, and the little connections of what happens and then what happens after that and what happens after that, and how things keep happening when you're generous with your time and your energy and your art they're immeasurable. Like it's just this chain reaction that makes more and more things happen, and some of them do lead to money and some of them don't. You say yes and good things happen.
Lovely TED Talk, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, can I ask you guys who saw the TED Talk? Okay, you with the glasses, can you come up here? In like 15 seconds or less, tell the people who didn't what the TED Talk is about.
Okay, so she talked about her early days and being a street performer and how people would yell, "Get a fucking job!" and she'd think, "This is my job." And that helped to prepare her for what she's doing now and made it a lot easier for her to accept money from strangers, including all of you assholes that backed her Kickstarter campaign like I did.
That is pretty much my TED Talk in a nutshell. Thank you.
For me, at the end of the day, the only reason I would need anything, a venue, a violin, a band, a musician, anything, is so that I can find love and connection.
Thank you to everyone, all of you, the people out here and the people up here and the people with the cameras.
And I love that even nowadays, like by the very act of doing it and helping each other, it's like the music is amazing and the music takes us there too, but so does this. Just helping each other and being with each other and sorting each other out does to me what music does. It makes me feel connected and alive and like I am part of the world.
You guys want Amanda Palmer song? Astronaut? Okay, oh no, I can do Astronaut's really nice with a real piano. It sounds nice and clangy.
Disruption is that the system is changing. Things will keep working. People will keep working. artists will keep making art. The way we do it is in massive flux right now, but it's fine. You need to embrace the flux.
Traveled all this way.